Cheap land is not the problem, but wrong land is the problem. Here are some common mistakes most land buyers make when trying to buy land in Nigeria. First is buying a land with no title document. Now, when you are trying to buy any real estate property or any landed property, the documentation is one of the proof that you are the actual owner of that land. Because remember, land is not movable. What is movable is the documentation. Now, this is the only way you can claim proof that you are the actual landowner of that land you are buying. Now, if you are trying to buy any landed property, especially cheap land, because it is very, very much affordable, try as much as get the documentation of that land. Ask them, what type of title document does this land have? Is it a C of O, or a deed of assignment, or a deed of sublease, or any other deed that land carry? Two is buying a land without you conducting a physical inspection. This often happens with Nigeria that are based in diaspora. Because of the distance where they are, they don't normally come for inspection. That is why most of them ended up losing their money and also losing their land. Now, when you're trying to buy any real estate property in Nigeria, let me use Enugu State for example. It is good for you to conduct a physical inspection. You conducting the physical inspection is first to know the actual owner of that land. Second is for you to know where exactly is that land located. And thirdly is also for you to know where the land is located. Does it actually suit the purpose of you of buying that land? Which simply means that if you are buying the land for land banking, this place I'm buying this land, is it good for the investment? Are there any government project going on there? If you're buying the land for the purpose of you buying and building, does this location suit where I want to build what I want to build? I've seen a scenario where somebody buy a land for the purpose of building, but that location where he buy the land, even in the next 5 to 6 years, he can't start building on that land because that location is for land banking. So that is why it's good for you to conduct your own physical inspection, for you to be sure that the land is actually genuine, the land actually suits what you want to do with that land, and also you know the actual person that is selling the land to you. Now, thirdly is conducting your own due diligence. How do you conduct your own due diligence? Is for you to ask the title document of that land. Now, what type of document does this land I'm about to buy have? Is it a C of O, or a registered survey plan, or a deed of assignment? Now, this is what you can take and go and conduct your due diligence at the land registry. You can take the survey plan number and go to SOCOM and go and conduct your own due diligence. The property has a C of O. You take the C of O search number and go to the land registry and make your own search yourself. Now, the fourth one is buying a land from the wrong hands. This is where most Nigerians in diaspora fall victim. They buy a land in the wrong hands. They buy a land from either a fake real estate company or a fake real estate agent that sold an audio land to them. Now, this is why when you are trying to buy a land, especially Nigerians that are based abroad, first, buy a land from a real estate company that has a good track record and also a real estate firm that is registered, or you are buying from a professional real estate agent that has a good track record, which you can able to track and check how long has it been in the real estate business. Now, the final one is buying from the right location. Now, this is where most people, especially those buying land for land banking, they fail to understand that cheap land is good because you are buying the land for investment purpose. You are buying that land for the sake of you to buy the land and gain capital appreciation of that land. But when you fail to buy in the right location, you end up buying the land and the next 5 years, 6 years, development does not start happening in that area. That is why I always advise you to work with a professional that is going to guide you in that process. Now, I hope you gain value from this video, and if you're looking forward to start any real estate investment, especially right in the city of Enugu in this 2026, all you have to do is to call WhatsApp me on this number you see on your screen, 070 67 28 3262.